So, you want to go to Myanmar? Excellent choice. It's a country powered by tea, temples, and rules you'll inevitably break. They call it the Golden Land, and gold is everywhere, on temples, Buddhas, maybe even in the tea. For travelers, especially Americans, it's also the land of golden confusion. Here, mysteries are ancient, sacred, and involve taking your shoes off 47 times a day. It'll challenge your assumptions, your patience, and the durability of your socks. Time moves differently. Wi-Fi is a rumor, but hospitality is real. Myanmar was closed off for so long it's still deciding if it likes having us. We arrive with giant phones, loud voices, and knees that can't handle sitting cross-legged. Tea is king. Coffee? Forget it. The moment you land, the air is thick with humidity and mystery scents. Jasmine, diesel, or just a million people's sweat. Traffic signs are suggestions. The currency makes you feel rich until you realize a bottle of water costs 1,000 kyat. You think you're prepared, but nothing readies you for standing before a 1,000-year-old temple, wondering if your shorts are too short. The most important travel accessory here isn't a map, it's a sense of humor, and maybe a spare pair of socks. Welcome to a world where ancient tradition and modern awkwardness collide. Let's begin. In America, tea is for the sick or the fancy. In Myanmar, it's a way of life. Sit anywhere, a restaurant, bus station, porch, and a tiny cup of green tea appears. It's free, bottomless, and refusing it is like refusing a handshake. You drink it, another cup appears, and another. It's relentless hospitality. Then comes Lafayette strong black tea, condensed in evaporated milk. A liquid candy bar with a caffeine problem. The first sip is a shock. It's so sweet your teeth ache, but soon you crave it. Tea shops are the city's sole loud, bustling plastic stools spilling onto sidewalks, old men in longyees solving the world's problems. As a foreigner you stick out, but you're welcomed. Your tea arrives in seconds with mysterious fried snacks you can't refuse. Ordering is a comedy. You try to be polite, but here you get service by making a kissing sound at the waiter. It feels wrong, but it works. Suddenly, you're part of the system. Kissing for tea, sipping the sweet brew and wondering how you ever survived on drip coffee. You've surrendered to the tea offensive, and victory has never tasted so sweet. The tea shop is Myanmar's living room, and you're invited. Gossip, business, and life all happen here, one cup at a time. You learn to love the ritual, the chaos, and the caffeine. Tea isn't just a drink, it's the fuel of the nation. You'll never look at a tea bag the same way again. In Myanmar, tea is connection, it's tradition in a cup, and you'll miss it the moment you leave. Just when you think you've figured out tea, Myanmar throws you lapet thok, fermented tea leaf salad. Yes, they eat tea. It's not a health trend, it's the national dish. Lapet thok is a flavor explosion. Pungent tea leaves, crunchy fried beans, garlic, sesame, peanuts, dried shrimp, tomatoes, cabbage, lime, and chili oil. The first bite is confusing. Bitter, sour, savory, spicy, all at once. It's a party in your mouth where everyone's shouting, but it works. You find it everywhere. Street stalls, restaurants, as an appetizer, snack, or main course. It's a symbol of hospitality. If someone offers you homemade lapet thok, you eat it and smile, even if it's funky. The caffeine kick means you might be up all night. For Americans used to Caesar or Cobb, this salad is a revelation. It's got attitude, personality, and history. It challenges your idea of what a salad can be. It's not just food, it's Myanmar's story in a bowl. You may not love it at first, but you'll respect it. It's the salad that bites back, and you'll be glad it did. In Myanmar, temples, pagodas, and stupas are everywhere, and shoes are not allowed. No shoes, no socks, bare feet only. What sounds simple becomes a logistical nightmare, a marathon of shoe removal and reshoeing. The first temple is charming. By the fifth, your feet are scorched, dusty, and you envy locals in flip-flops. You learn humility literally brought down to earth, exposed, surrendering to the dirt. There's no hiding behind fancy shoes, it's just you and the ground isn't always clean. You step in puddles of unknown origin, stop caring, and surrender to the grime. It's a humbling reminder you're a guest in a place with ancient rules. There's a dress code, too, shoulders and knees covered. Americans struggle fashioning scarves into makeshift skirts. You learn to carry a longyi, the traditional sarong, everywhere. It's your ticket to entry, your cloak of respect. Wrapped in cloth, feet caked in dust, you're finally ready to see the temple. The journey starts before you even step inside. Every barefoot step is a lesson in respect. You leave your ego and your shoes at the door. And that's how you truly enter Myanmar's sacred spaces. It's a pilgrimage of humility, one dusty footstep at a time. If you see one temple, make it Shwedagon Pagoda, a golden monument dominating Yangon's skyline. They say it's covered in more gold than the Bank of England. I believe it. The central stupa glows day and night, making you feel small and awestruck. You arrive barefoot, step into a city within a city, shrines, pavilions, monks chanting, families picnicking. Everyone moves with purpose, performing rituals passed down for centuries, and then there's you, smiling, nodding, trying not to look lost. One ritual: find the planetary post for your birthday, pour water over the Buddha for good luck. First you have to Google what day you were born. You copy the person next to you, hoping you're not cursing your family line. Despite the confusion, there's peace and devotion everywhere. As the sun sets, the gold deepens and the place hums with energy. You find a quiet spot, watch families light candles, listen to bells. You may not understand the rituals, but you feel the power of the place. The weight of centuries of faith is palpable. For a moment, you're not a confused foreigner, you're just a person, feeling something ancient and profound, and that's enough. In America, we point at everything. In Myanmar, pointing is a cultural minefield. Pointing with your finger is rude. Pointing with your feet, major taboo. Feet are the lowest part of the body. Never aim them at people or religious icons. You become hyper-aware of your legs, contorting yourself to avoid accidental offense. The head is sacred. Never touch anyone's head, not even a child's. Years of habit make this hard to remember. What's friendly at home can be insulting here. You learn to gesture with an open hand, palm up. You learn to sit with your feet tucked behind you. Every movement becomes a lesson in cultural respect. It's not about right or wrong, just different. Navigating these differences is part of the adventure. You become more mindful of your body and space. It's a dance of awareness, learned one awkward maneuver at a time, and it changes how you move through the world. Handling money in Myanmar is an adventure. The kyat makes you a millionaire, but the bills are old, soft, and taped together. Exchanging US dollars? They must be crisp and flawless. One crease and you're out of luck. It's a beauty contest for currency, and you rarely win. Monks are everywhere, revered in saffron or burgundy robes. The rules: give them space, offer a seat, and, if you're a woman, never touch them. Hand things to monks by placing them down, not directly. Giving alms is a beautiful, slightly stressful ritual. Monks walk the streets collecting food, and you can participate. You buy rice, place it in their bowls, always lower than the monk, always with your right hand. You're terrified of doing it wrong, but it's a chance to connect with tradition. These moments of friction are where you learn most. You inspect your dollars like a detective, give monks a wide berth, and realize every transaction is layered with culture. You're not just passing through, you're interacting with a complex society. Sometimes the best thing you can do is watch, listen, and try not to hand a monk a wrinkly bill. Every small act is a lesson in respect, and that's what makes travel unforgettable. Before the West discovered SPF 50, Myanmar had thanaka, a yellowish paste from tree bark, ground with water. You see it everywhere, cheeks, foreheads in simple circles or elaborate patterns. It's not festival paint, it's daily life. Thanaka is natural sunblock cooling, helps with acne, and is antifungal. It's moisturizer, sun protection, and makeup in one. While we buy expensive creams, Myanmar grinds a tree. Maybe perfect skin isn't in a bottle, it's in tradition. As a tourist, you have to try it. Vendors will paint your cheeks and you'll feel silly until you realize you fit right in. Locals smile, nodding approval. You're part of the club. Wearing thanaka is more than cosmetic, it's a symbol of Burmese identity. It's living history, worn on the skin. In a modernizing world, thanaka is a fragrant reminder of enduring tradition. It says, this is who we are. Getting your cheeks painted is a small way of saying thank you for sharing. It's a temporary mark that leaves a permanent impression. What do you do with a country like Myanmar? You let it soak in. You leave with questions, golden photos, and feet stained by 1,000 pagodas. The soul of Myanmar isn't in the gold or the tea, it's in the spaces between. It's in a stranger's smile, shared laughter with a taxi driver, a sunrise over ancient temples. It's in the awkwardness of following rules you don't understand, met with patience and grace. This isn't an easy country to travel. The Wi-Fi fails, the heat tests you, the culture exhausts you. But that's the point. Travel should challenge you, show you new ways of being. Myanmar doesn't bend for tourists, it asks you to bend for it. Take off your shoes, quiet your voice, open your mind. Should you go? Absolutely. Go with an open heart and a high tolerance for ambiguity. Be willing to be lost and awkward, and pack extra socks for the journey home. You'll leave a piece of your heart in the Golden Land, and take a piece of its soul with you. That's the best trade a traveler can make.